Stevie J here with two news items before we get to the TUF Nation's result. First of all, Rashad Evans is out of his UFC 170 fight with Daniel Cormier due to a knee injury. No replacement fighter has been announced, so in all likelihood, the Cormier fight is scrapped, which is very unfortunate for him. Also, if you hadn't already heard, Tyler Manowara has been blackballed from UFC over a racist Instagram joke that he posted and tried to delete, but somebody saved a screenshot of it. So even if he were to advance in the rest of the TUF Nation season, it's academic because he will not be allowed to fight for UFC. The good news for the Australians, though, is that Richard Walsh was able to keep their momentum going by picking up a big win over Matthew DeRoche's. First round was very competitive. Walsh was able to press him into the fence and control him and grab the clinch and throw knees, so it was going well for at least half the round. Then it got broken apart, and DeRoches was able to recover somewhat using his longer reach at 77 to 72 inches to do well on the striking. So in the end, the first round was close because each guy was doing well for about half of it, but the second round was a little more clear. The second round was more of what we saw in the first, with DeRoches getting put on the fence and Walsh looking for takedowns. He was able to stifle most of them, but about halfway through the round, he got knocked down on a jab. I don't know if he was just off balance or if it was a really good shot, but it probably looked good to the judges. Then he did finally get the takedown he'd been looking for, getting DeRoches down to both knees and taking his back for a little bit. DeRoches was able to escape, but again, those two things look bad if you're scoring as a judge, so definitely a round that favored Walsh, and he finished strong by pushing DeRoches into the fence and throwing a lot of punches right up to the horn. So, he gets the W. Team Australia continues their winning streak, and we'll see if they can make it 3 in a row next week, as Daniel Kelly will be taking on an already injured Sheldon Westcott, who popped his knee during training when Elias Teodoro fell on him by accident. See you next week.